See this election, you will not allow it. Because if you do it, that's the end of this country.
The government, all the ministers that are in the government, they can lie. They don't put also everything they say. They don't say the truth.
The people of Liberia, if you allow the opposition to win, you will suffer. The Liberians will suffer.
And the facts surrounding those issues, there is only one forum that provides the answer. It's Face the Issue on Kings FM. John Anthony April Godson Williams, commonly known as Teacher Live, from Monday to Friday, 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. for the most analytical and most stimulating conversation training for the day.
That's the funny thing about Unity Park. In a football game, if we were playing a tournament, they beat us today and we drop out of the tournament. Our focus now is not the tournament again. Unity Party get their opponent, the Liberian people, they lead the Liberian people, then they come back to their team that they defeated. Everyone said that they put a crack away. You never want to say so.
On Face the Issue, we speak out the fact in advocating for the right of Liberia. Face the Issue brings you logic, explain logic, and advance you to discuss with logic. It's Face the Issue. Comes on your airway from Monday to Friday at 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. on Kings FM 88.5. Don't miss it.
You bow, Papa. You bow. You collected $22 million again without PPCC involvement.
Honored at this recent investiture.
Oh, yeah.
DJ Nicky. I wish to be something else, so we not vote for Latin and we here, oh. People dying in Kinja, horses money in single, parents crying for YFs. I thought they say we were enjoy 100 days back and forth. Jaros life didn't go up. Yahweh Suole betray the labor. You can't call over to finish give oh. Listen, we get gold, we get diamond, we get iron oh. We get all, we get timber, we get rubber oh. They sell the money in the bank now we are leaving oh. After the 100 days last quarter be the quarter oh. But what on the tree will go? Waka oh, we tire oh. Waka oh, what on the tree will go? Waka oh, we tire oh. Waka oh, what on the tree will go? Waka oh, we tire oh.
Now the first time in the country you will see I'm to wrong. We're not talking plenty ego, we're not fighting them we're going. And when we're talking say the team back to win to all wrong, you can just be looking at all that to say sleeping among the men are pong. Expressing my feelings on this song, the 22 million roll. You tell me how far you go. Then I only want talking say we are coming a road. They been bossing from Ghana, the people saying police for A, yellow machine from China, they come and say let no go A.
Yama, we're not feeling from here. Just let Baga been poor in mess.
African, what they get it, made them to Esabin. What they get it, made them to Esabin.
What on the tree will go? Waka oh, we tire oh. Waka oh, what on the tree will go? Waka oh, we tire oh.
Oh, I play the freedom of speech. Tell me why they sack people for MCC. Where the freedom of speech. When you thought you get the comment like Zaki.
We still trying to understand the government agenda. The rescue mission, rescue vision, pile fake impression. They get a drop and lead the people with high expectation. Like who's that part is in the asking when the train will go. But how the train will go when the driver is old? We been sitting in the train, but the driver can wake up. Now all the funny things that make all the back give up. But who think on the budget? Like they see me and I think on CPP document. The house are selling like deal on a young big property. But Uncle Prince and Jerry praying for Baga to rap it. The country fire on a horse so we can understand it. See how the people crying.
I have received today news of the evictions and destructions of our party headquarters. Unfortunate and regrettable as this is. I wish to encourage all Liberians, especially our supporters and sympathizers to stay calm, remain law-abiding, and respect due process in the interest of our democracy, the rule of law, and the peaceful coexistence among all Liberians, irrespective of party, social, ethnic, or tribal affiliations. Fellow Liberians, fellow partisans of the Coalition for Democratic Change, today we witness yet another testament of the Unity Party government gross disregard for the rule of law. Emboldened by impunity, they continue to abuse power, testing our nation's fragile peace and democracy. Their list of violations grows daily, from police brutality against ordinary citizens to outright disregard of court orders. We must, however, take the high road. In the interest of peaceful coexistence, I urge everyone to remain calm, law-abiding, and respectful of due process, despite this partisan political mischiefs from the Unity Party government. In the legal battle over the ownership of the CDC headquarters, our party has always followed the rule of law and openly stated its willingness to abide by the court final ruling, regardless of the outcome. Yet, before the battle was fully exhausted, the trickled, happy partisans leadership of the police force, with direct instruction from Bouaka himself, spurred into actions. This was not a lawful eviction. It was a failed mission to destroy and erase the CDC in an attempt to fulfill their very wish Bouaka has repeatedly expressed to his lieutenants. While executing this criminal act, amid the cheers of their partisans, they failed to notice the loud silence of the vast majority of ordinary Liberians. Our people are in disbelief at this administration. Reckless behavior in its quest to consolidate power. Posterity will punish them harshly, while the loss of our office building is a setback. I want to emphasize that it is only temporary. We shall overcome this sooner rather than later. Thanks to your unwavering commitment, determination, and resilience, fellow citizens, coalitions, well-wishers, and sympathizers. Fellow partisans, do not be despaired. While we admit these are difficult times, our party has faced worse situations, even from the very same actors we see today, and we have emerged stronger. We shall prevail. The UP leadership under Bouaka are destroyed, but we are builders. A special national headquarters delivery committee is being established to immediately begin the construction work so that we can have a modern state-of-the-art new home in record time. We shall execute this while we embark on a national tour to inform our people. In my journey to heights I have achieved, I have seen such hiccups before. We shall never waver. Together we will build. We are survivors by history. We are blessed with a spirit that overcomes even the most tragedies and misfortune. Remember, the unity, strength, and identity of our party and coalition are not formed in bricks and mortar. They live in the minds, hearts, and fighting spirit of our teaming supporters. Therefore, I call on every member of the party, our sympathizers, to mobilize, focus, I must be clear. Resist the temptation to take the law into your own hands. However disappointed we are by this outcome, I call on each of you to continue respecting the law and due process. Fellow partisans, well-wishers, and sympathizers, I am optimistic about the political future of our party. Together we will build a better homeland for our party. So help me God. God bless Liberia.
We have seen a systematic erosion of democracy. Executive overreach and open disregard for our constitution. Lawlessness in the legislature, with the presidency turning a blind eye, even when the Sacred Heart
He said the 10 beg already. Como beg already? Can't get our people.
While millions have been spent on so-called operations that offer no protection to ordinary Liberians. They said we were the problem, but now the Liberian people can see for themselves. The real problem is the Unity Party that is now in power. The time has come to speak the truth without fear. This government is failing and Liberia is paying the price. For seditions, let us not lose hope. Even the longest night must give way to daylight. Even the strongest storm must pass. We are still standing and we are still strong. We will not give up on Liberia. We will not give up on our people. And we will never give up on CDC. We are the party of the slums and the city. We are the voice of the voiceless. We are the protectors of the poor and the defender of their dreams. From New Cruton to Pinsville, from Buchanan to Bond Mines, from Sunny Quarter to Southtown, the CDC remains in the hearts of the people. This rally is a clear sign. We are reorganizing, we are preparing, we are coming back. I say to you, we are coming back. But in order to do that, we must build a strong, together we must fortify the one institution that can correct the failure of the Bouaka administration. And that institution is the Mate Coalition for Democratic Change. This is why I call on all of you today, not just to believe, but to act. Not just to hope, but to build. Let us invest in the movement that has invested in you. Let us pay our due so that the party remains financially and politically prepared. Your dues are more than money. They are a seed of commitment, a pledge of loyalty, and a symbol of hope. I am so proud to launch this due payment campaign today because it means that you, the grassroots, you, the real owner of this party, are ready to step forward, take charge, and prepare for the future. As your political leader, I promise you this: we will not rest, we will not retreat, we will organize, mobilize, and energize until we reclaim the leadership of Liberia. But let us do it the CDC way, peacefully, lawfully, strategically, and respectfully. Because when our time comes, and it will come. Believe me, we must be ready, not just to win, but to govern better. We must correct the wrong, improve the system, and restore the dignity of the Liberian people. So let us unite, let us rise, let us believe, and let us go. And to all our young people, I say, stay focused, stay clean, stay strong. To our women, you are the backbone of this movement. Keep rising. To our elders, your wisdom is still needed. Stay with us. And to our opponent, we see the failure and we are coming to face it. Again, as the great Nelson Mandela said in the quote, it always seems impossible until it is done. Until the party is alive, strong and mighty. The revolution shall continue. I believe we will uphold to death. The future is not beyond us. The future is straight ahead. And together we will get there. And so I want to close with this advice. Wait well. Liberia and Liberian will call on you again. And therefore, be prepared to win again and lead again. Remember, we are the common people. So let us all unite for the betterment of our country.
Waka we used to go to here, even feel Waka because of a title. Make it comfortable because of a title. But you see what he's doing. You get a lot of gangsters around here thinking that Liberia is full of gangsters. It's a lie.
And you should be concerned as well. Why it is true that you're in opposition, you should be concerned. You also have a responsibility to maintain the peace of the country. Though the burden has shifted on the government to maintain the peace.
I've always kept the peace of the Republic of Liberia. Okay. During early time, I've kept the peace. During President Dota, I kept the peace. Amos Soyota, I kept the peace. Charles Taylor, I kept the peace. I have never broken anything in this country. I work for peace in our country, and I'm on record. Even the United Nations know that I work for peace. So I'm not trying to break the peace. What I'm telling you that those people that say they came to rescue us, they are breaking the laws of the Republic, and it is wrong. If you can't see it, AB, it is wrong. It is wrong. Because in the government that I serve, training position was respected. Today, you can say that you're taking the person out because he associated with somebody. No, but you see, we are different. The respect I have for Ellen Johnson, I kept that respect. And the respect I kept for her, to respect the laws of the Republic. I even work with Ellen Johnson as a peace ambassador. I don't have a issue of keeping the peace of the country. Of course, we are peaceful. But we will not allow people to break our laws and then intimidate people and we just sit. That would never happen. You know, we're in opposition. Ellen Johnson, Madam Ellen Johnson said, let me give her the respect because that's somebody that I respect so much. She did some things that we disagree and we went to her and spoke to her. By the rule of law, you know, we have the right to protest, and we protest. We went to Ellen, and she understood that. She came on the table and we talked.
And the government need to really, really invest. The people like you that get the type of structure, they come say, even they could just be getting you $1 million for the budget year. Every year they give you $1 million. You impact a lot of things.
If I were president of this country, I should God show you his wonder. You're not believing. We told Joshua for what? You're not a footballer.
Yeah.
A football developed country. A football bring medicine in the head.
No.
Yeah, we told Ellen Johnson because she's from Harvard University.
Yeah.
What would the book do for you? No passion for development. Then Umo Joshua will put the meanest man in the whole world.
Yeah.
He had me.
Connections, then you not get it.
You have no connection.
Yeah. Just say that Doma, all kind of things that just happening here, no administration, no he, no tea.
When he was 12 years old, Ellen. Ellen did not want him to become president. So Ellen did not introduce him to many leaders. Ellen was doing her thing on her own. She was traveling from country to country and kept a man in the garage for 12 years, according to Boyka himself.
Yes, yes.
That means he was not empowered to meet any leader. When the African leader themselves need support from the West.
Yes. Uh-huh.
All African leaders need support from the West.
Yeah.
No African leader will help another African leader with money for development.
Yeah.
And let me say also to all of you, wherever you are, how is the era in your era? How you doing? How is the era in your era? Oh, how is the era in your era? The era in your era is what? Jesus Christ of Nazareth. Hey, country, an interesting country. How are you doing, great people? I hope you are doing so great, and we appreciate all of you. And thank you for your prayers and support you continue to render on our behalf to the Almighty God. And let me say what's up to all of you, wherever you are. Welcome to the program Face the Issues. On the program Face the Issues, we don't discuss personalities, but issues involving personalities. But when personalities do their stand in front of the issues, we don't in any way hesitate, but rather we tear you apart. And because of the pain that we're tearing you apart, we just tell you sorry. But that sorry carries no indication that we regret our actions. No, we don't. We don't regret our actions. Never, ever do we do that. So we are grateful that we are here on this very day. What a fascinating time. The climate change is affecting Liberia. I don't know about Sierra Leone. I don't know about neighboring countries, but I think the climate change is affecting us, whether positively or negatively. But we understand the government has started giving excuses already that due to the climate change, they will not be able to carry on a lot of developments. People are getting over excuse already. They say, I know they say the old lady want to wetty. Then you can't go step the old lady or something. They say the old lady want to die, right? Somebody look for that and just put it there because we'll talk something about that in passing tonight. Yeah, we'll talk something about that in passing tonight. They started looking for an excuse. All right, you know the poor, they are domes, day, you know, and people. They always, in fact, all the terrible things they ever wish to happen in Liberia is happening to them now. All the bad things they ever wish to happen in Liberia, under we are administration is happening. In fact, we call it free fall. Free fall. It's just falling on them. Nobody causing it. Now, who knew about climate change, how it was going to affect? Now they having government agencies, everyone else. The place getting cold. And you can see it now. Go outside. The place is very cold. The weather is dark consistently. And we are into January, right? So you will say, oh yeah, January turn, the snow or whatever it is. No, we know that it will be the snow, but that comes from the heat, because the issue is when the snow time, then you will see a little sun will come. In fact, not little sun. That's when you start experiencing a hot sun. From October, November, December, January, that the dry season they will operating on years old. Right? So September, the rainy season stops. October, November, December. So we are in the first quarter. The first quarter of the dry season. The first quarter of the dry. Okay, Saint Race, thank you so much. You said the old lady tea shaking already. Then you can't slap her jaw. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. They said the old lady tea shaking already. Then you can't slap her jaw. You know the party already let to blame their ineptitude on a lot of things. Their failures on a lot of things. Then they can't talk about climate change. Forget it. We finish. You see excuse here falling down. Excuse will fall down. Good. Your horses they breaking down. And you go ask them, say, but hey, you're finished breaking down our horses. Why you're not build the area there? You are they're saying that the climate change you. And the climate change the problem. You know, our people who want to build a road, they say they can't build it under the kind of climate. Oh God, this country. So you see what we can be talking all the time. You will say that one day you will get to appreciate us for what we do. You will appreciate us. Oh yeah, a lot of things, right? Christian David says that the old lady teeth already want to move, then you go hit her. So the teeth, yeah, flats. And then they say the bread wants to fly, then you throw it, and in the sky it will certainly do. And I like that. And my people, how you doing? You know, if I put on okay excuses. Anything like climate change. Have you seen it that they're passing around? You know the part of packaging, they are lay excuse them to get up for their failure that already has entered into 736 days. Because again, then 500 days, nothing. 365, nothing. Then we'll go to another additional 300. In fact, 366, God said, add one more day, then still nothing. So that they are now saying that the climate change, they were giving a hard on now. So some of the students then, you know, during those days when you go to school, like Kelvin Sokol is doing, sometimes some students already don't want to go to school on time. Then they say rainfall, then the teacher then engage on dispensation. They can say, okay, when rainfall like that, we'll consider the students, right? Because number one, they can have devotion under the rain, so we'll consider them. So when rain falls like that, and we think that God, this country. And the thing are happening here so that you're passing around with you're joking with, so now only Joseph Boga and people were fed up. You see what happening now? The rain keeps falling, and it's bad for us. It is not a good thing for us. So I was just calling a friend of mine from neighboring Sierra Leone to ask what is happening to them there, Guinea. They say it's not happening to them there. That in Liberia is happening. So that means it's not regional climate change something. So now global climate change something at Liberia now we're playing with a kind of fun in this country. So you see what it's doing there? And people, the government is blaming it on deforestation. So we think they say they're cutting down trees too much in the country. But I don't know where we have returned to really real industrial logging. Is that really what it is? I haven't seen log for a very long time. Yeah, making a way through. I don't know where it's passing with, but maybe at the port city of Buchanan where they get the log going. But I haven't really seen that because I think the Swedish people pay certain money to the government of Liberia for that time to stop the issue of deforestation, forestation. And I think so. It did happen. So I don't know what's happening. But again, is that sufficient reason? Okay. Y'all look for something to put it on. No problem. Yeah. So we think something is not just right. I must say I'm getting scared. You know, I got outside just now again. When I went out, the air conditioned breeze here, the cool air that inside here, the air that outside is cooler than this one here. They want to blow me here, so you must know that they play. Some of y'all coming freeze now. And you say I wanted to go America. No, now for being becoming white business, I want to go America for because y'all will get cold in this country. Your nose then will be what coin in this country. Y'all say that y'all get nothing to do. You'll start buying sweaters. Things are getting out of hand. Things are getting tough. And we are certainly getting there. And with God, all things are possible. We have told you people and we'll continue to say it. So welcome to class, people. We are right here on this very day. I really like you people. Just start looking for your summer suits. So that some of you love a raincoat set to wear to be passing around. Go to your offices with raincoats. But the climate change is visible. You can sense it now. You are sensing it. And you are seeing that it is happening. Sam Riggs is saying that the ancestors are very hungry with Liberia. It had nothing to do with deforestation. Okay. So when the man of God talk about calamity, I think these are some of the things where you don't expect, because if in fact it will affect agriculture. It affects agriculture too. Because our people know which one of the plants to plant at what season. So if that season for which they planted and that season is not coming at all, it affects it. Every plant got season. They get certain season and you can plant certain. In fact, in the interior, we get certain time to plant certain rice. So somebody, God's help, are you? What do you say? God's help is telling us that indeed nobody is stupid here. Deforestation leads to minimal rainfalls. Okay, let them find other gullible muffs to stop their lies. God. And Joe Cooper says here, he says, AB, it tells you, and not to challenge God. Bwaka has defied God by saying he will dance with the devil. And this is where we are. And I tell you for sure, this climate change, the government is using it as excuse now. Yeah. The government is using it as an excuse now. So we got to now start looking for reasons to start accepting whatever the government will not be able to achieve. So the entire dry season that was meant for development package, you're not expecting anything from there because the government has told you already that for development to really go on, it was earmarked for dry season. And dry season not here. Dry season not showing face here. We are going 3 months. 3 months into the dry season. 3 months into the dry season. So you see what we're getting now? October, November, December, January, February, March, April. Then you see May, June, and then you start going down to what it calls. So you see where we are getting now? We are getting somewhere. So every other project or activities that were earmarked for the dry season to take place, we got to pray. The government is telling us that if the dry season does not show face and the rainy season keeps showing face, there is good grounds to not succeed in those projects. And it is evidence-based one. They are using the climate change as evidence-based one. But again, if that is the case, can we blame it on deforestation? Because some of you now who did the issue about who know about agriculture and all of those other things, I don't know what it really means for you. And I think it's interesting. So you can do your research. So causes, then you come right here, then you ask yourself questions about causes and of climate change. Causes of climate change. So so climate change. Causes of climate change. Sometimes you want to agree with the government too. And so they say the main cause of climate change is human activity. Primarily burning fossil fuels, coal, oil, gas for energy. But we're not doing nothing here too well. So what I say, they say which releases heat, trapping and greenhouse gases like carbon dioxide and methane into the atmosphere. Other significant human drivers include deforestation. It's also mentioned as well, industrial processes, agriculture, livestock, fertilizers, and the use. So among all the causes, then the local Liberian government say deforestation is that one that they pick. And they say that, hey, but I don't think we're really doing large-scale industrial logging. I have been in the southeast, I've traveled. I don't think we're really doing the kind of deforestation. We took some money from the Swedish people, Norway. Yeah, Norway. And not other Swedish people, Norway. Right? We took that money and we said, no, we'll not be able to fell trees in that kind of manner anymore. So we have protected our forests over the periods. The only thing people are happy with in recent time, which of course is the Forestry Development Authority. People, they talk about animals. Because when you're traveling in the villages and towns, they say the people killing animals, they will not bring on the road because the FDA people say they will not be killing the animals. I don't know whether that one too can also lead to some of the things. But they say livestock and agriculture, all of those things, fertilizer, they say the use of fluorinated gases. So I think that's where we get things. So I don't know what is causing this, because if they say deforestation, no, we are not into large-scale deforestation in this country anymore. But just small areas and they can cut down on trees just to feel plank. Yeah, but really that kind of industrial scale at which you have deforestation, no, I really hardly. In fact, most of the areas when you pass in those areas, sometimes you see forests just all over. Travel from here to Sando County, see forests along the road. I've went in Sando County recently. So those forests all along the road. Even River says then that people used to say, I traveled along that route, I did not see trucks loads of planks or maybe truckloads of logs passing. No, I didn't see that. You know, those are things that were common during those days when you're traveling along the route. Those were things that were very common during those times. So I don't know why they would want to use deforestation. No, you better look for something else. If you want to really evade God's punishment and make it to appear like this is why they did, that's a blatant lie. Because we're not going to take deforestation for anything. That's a blatant lie. I am telling you here now that it is a lie. Because I'm telling you now, yeah. So it's a lie on that one there. So you look for different things to say. So let's be clear about it. The climate change that you want to blame for not developing this country yet, a complete lie. Joria calamity passing around here, you are developing the country. In fact, if you think that the road projects and things you're talking about, you allow, you're supposed to get engineers who can build road on the rainy season. Because I remember on we are administration, the Chinese people were building that road, the RIA road. Sometimes they will put a cross rod, the rain will come and scatter everything. They will go back for some again. Rainy season, they were building that road there. The RIA highway was built under the rain. In fact, that was then that you people used to be taking the photo and say that depth track. Oh, RIA road at depth track. Because cars used to be down there plying the road at the same time the road constructions were ongoing. Nobody will lie. In fact, your Chinese people that you're brought in this country, they can build road in water. So nobody will lie about development. I can't talk about they're not building road there again because that's a blatant lie. These people can build under the rain. They can build in water. They can pass road in water. These Chinese people, they can do it. These people, in fact, they get engineers, then what? Sophisticated to that. Now I said, so why are you people lying? You don't lie. If they think you people are serious problem. And you think you will fool us this time and age? Ain't not just of all the things that can be happening. You better look for different things about deforestation. Where deforestation is? Liberia had already signed on for something. Let me see. And I come in. Let me go show you something. And oh God, these people, and they can hear kind of talk, all kinds of things, blah blah blah, yeah, and war bag, then all of them, all the kind of things, and okay, very good. All right. I like that. I coming to you. Yeah. Okay. Oh God. Okay, this is it. We are certainly getting there. Very good. This thing here, it came up ever since September. In fact, from way 2014, during the United Party Council, US 150 million deal announced at a UN Climate Summit for what? New York, for government of Norway in partnering with the government of Liberia to halt destruction of Liberia's rainforest. Yeah, we said that ever since. So where the problem coming from now? What kind of people we get in this country here who do the kind of thing? So you see all the things, you see how God can sleep. Everything right here. Let me put it there. Hey, right here. Let me put it there. I hear the see here. So you see how God can sleep. God can sleep. God can sleep. And you will not lie. You will not lie. Because the thing here is glaring. Let me show you here. And you see here? To stop logging. We signed it here ever since. US 150 million partnership between Norway and Liberia to stop logging. Oh, so you lie. Oh, nah, no, you're lying. The calamity the May October God talking about it coming. Because you all want to accept that it is calamity. That's why you want to lie now. So this is the evidence. This story here was written ever since. Now, I just go for it just now. Just Google it. And then I saw a pop-up, boom, from Global Witness. From Global Witness. So 150 million. So now you're coming, they will be giving it small. They stay giving it. Just for Liberia to stop logging. Can you imagine another country took their money to give it to you, say, don't touch the forest on us, because what happened to you will affect everybody. So you see that? Because when they say climate change, it doesn't affect almost everybody. It will affect your neighbors. So whatever happens that I said, sorry, people didn't get all the money. So what is the issue now with this? That's another thing. You'll be very careful with your lies. Right? I was just speaking to the issue of the climate issue. You see what happening now? They play cool. And not time for people to just be indoor. Because some of you already on Joseph Boga government, the poverty increased. Your money cool here, you'll be going inside. Poverty has increased on Joseph Boga. That they play the calamities that will struck a good. Some of you will be living your own calamity because your man cool, you can't go home soon. Don't go home soon, stay in the street. In America coming here now, no problem. Some will be going to America to get cool and cool coming here to order, no problem. Let's manage it, right? Yeah. But I'm telling you, the government should have another excuse to give because we are still investigating to see whether the ban on logging was lifted and we are on industrial scale of logging in this country. That I know. I know for sure we don't find that, right? Because if it was so, remember the government was able to pass on, and I told, in fact, they passed a memorandum, a memo, that no heavy trucks were supposed to plow the major roads in the southeast, wherever it is, during the entire rainy season. So even up here, in fact, all the things get hot, it can start construction companies, and I reaching up to the terms and agreements, and I performing, and of course delivering, and as well it also affects them. So those kind of policies came in place. So when you had trucks taking logs and taking it all over nowhere, right? So they said this season, this, that, yeah. So dry season coming, and this it, and even dry season during that time, because the Forestry Development Authority also is charged with the responsibility of executing this deal, right? And nobody has been able to send that to change it that I'm aware of. Yeah, it may have happened, but I don't know. So the things are happening in this country. The cold are coming all over the place. The rain are still want to be falling all over the place. It's concerning for all of us. Let the government look for different things to say. Okay, so that's one of the things that we could talk about. Then the next thing we'll have to talk about here. Okay, oh, the cash giveaway is here. Sorry. Oh, okay. Please play your stuff. I just forgot. When the cash giveaway, play your stuff, and you could get rice, you could get phone or whatever. It's *799 *24# is the code to play with. *799 *24# is the code to play with. Play with it. That's something I can talk about, but while I'm talking about it, you have to play. Because I'm seeing on the board here, the payout for us tonight is $250,000 Liberian dollars. That's what we're supposed to give out for tonight. $250,000 Liberian dollars. You could be one of the persons to get it. So *799 *24# is the code to play with. You can just use the 50 cents and so forth, but you get a double. There is a double. In fact, today is what? Thursday? Yeah, it's double. So if you get 4,000, we'll give you 8,000. If you win 5,000, we'll give you 10,000. If you win 2,000, we'll give you 4,000. That's how it works, and that's what it's going to be. So it's *799 *24#. Let's get there and let's start playing now. I will do the draws. I will come up with something on you people shortly. So let's come up to this one, which of course is very good for us. Where do we start? There's this news that has hit. Somebody called me yesterday and told me, a friend. So this person said that a man whose photo is right here, I don't know if it's Peter Gono or what kind of Gono or whatever it is. The person just told me, allegedly, and this man face you see here, so I don't know why he use men and looking like they don't do all kinds of things. We would have 30 people there without involving all kinds of things. You see how these people there when they are big garden like they big building like that, they don't want to be involved into all kinds of things. The 30 people there like people without involved into it. You see how we're looking correct. So as a result, because we know that anybody can wrap us all and throw us away. So we can be involved. The saddest man was allegedly involved into sodomizing or loving to a 14-year-old boy, 14 or 15-year-old boy, or 15-year-old boy. Right? The said man did it. He works at the NSA. And this man got at the NSA during the time of former President Ellen Johnson Sirleaf. And I'm understanding that it is former Sirleaf that took him there at the time. Former Sirleaf was NSA boss. And former Sirleaf took him there as a result of the recommendation of Robert Sirleaf. And you all know what Robert Sirleaf is associated with. So Robert Sirleaf is the one that recommended him to the NSA to his former Salif. So Robert Salif recommended him to former Salif put in the NSA. Today, this man is serving as he's serving as a special assistant to the current NSA boss, Prince Charles Johnson. So he's serving as and they arrested him day before yesterday, and they carry him on the basement of the Liberia National Police, and they're hiding it. They've been hiding it. They don't want to leak it out. They don't want to share. The same way they did the Brian issue, that's the same thing they're doing with this one too. They've been hiding it and so forth. And Gregory, let me tell you this. People say you gay or whatever it is. There is an opportunity now for you to tell yourself from you kind of thing. Then. If you not get any, people can look at you know, Liberia say that kind of thing. Because me, I don't see Gregory to be gay. I just think just bluffy business. I just look at it. But Gregory, if you are trying to cover allegedly, they say he did it, but he's arrested anyway. We are aware of that, right? But it is still alleged he's arrested. They said the labor went to him. He told the boss. The labor told him say he want football boots. So he told the boss say yes, and I can help you with football boots. Come for it. Yeah, come for it. So that's what it is. So the labor went there for the boots, and allegedly something happened. So he did something to the labor allegedly, and this is a photo I'm seeing trending. I don't know whether that's him or whatever it is. If not, I don't know. But allegedly, but they said he was arrested, and up to now, there is no police report on it to tell us what's happening with this case. I don't know whether they bought parent, they get parent. You see that the problem with some of these people, and if they got parent, if the boy got parents, and then the parents know about what happened, you come up to the media. We can help you out. Except you want to compromise it. That's when you want to, but you're damaging that child's future. So how did we know in the first place? Because you didn't accept it. That's why it is. Right? So if it didn't happen and so forth, I seen the man picture all on Facebook, the passing around with it, but that's it. So Greg, you can help yourself out. Do what you can for yourself, my brother. Leon can be talking, blah, blah, blah. Show it that you're not part of it, that indeed you are not involved. Vindicate yourself. Let this man be dealt with according to the law. Let him have his day in court, not to be convicted according to the law, no. But to either be free according to the law or convicted according to the law. Acquitted or convicted. So he either face the law so that we know what it is. But that's the story surrounding that. It's scanty, but I can tell you for sure, that's exactly what we know so far about this. They said that the explanation for the little boy is that he had told him, Uncle, I want for you to help me with boots, football boots, because I'm a player and I want a football boost. So I don't know, and we are not interested in showing the boy the boy concerned. So we just leave it at that. But I think the boy should look some kind of way portable and attractive to him. So that's what allegedly he must have done it. So that's it. So we hear a lot of terrible things on a Joseph Boakai administration. It's either raping on a 14-year-old girl or raping of a 15-year-old, all kinds of things, right? And someone was even telling me the boy is 14 as well, but they say he's 15. But someone who close said is 14. I say, but you know the party put them back. They take John. We are 14 and he was doing good way. They just start doing uselessness with all over the place. Everything John we are doing the money. John we are uses 14. His number 14. To build 14 military hospital. Then the other boy using 40, the number 40, to sodomize, rape 14 years old. God. Anyway, we are getting there. But it's serious. So let's investigate it. It could be true, it could not be true. But for the mere fact that people want to hide it, where the problem comes from all of the time. So let's make sure that we have a clearer understanding of this whole thing. Yeah. Sure, we are getting useful 14. They don't want you useless in 14 all over the place. So impossible. If you grab 14 and useless it, any kind of way they grab it and use it, what they call to pull. What was the but you see, you stop using the 14 like that. John, we are use that 14 there to make my John, we are use the 14 to get war best. John, we are use the C14 military hospital. John, we are use the C14 to conquer 14 counties out of 15 in the election. Your grab that C14 and trouble further. 14-year-old just laying down all over the place. You're just doing terrible things to 14 years old. So 14. The number 14. That magical number. That number that brings hope. That number, what they call it's just they're destroying now. So the number 14 has now turned to the useless 14 number now. That, because you see that 14 number there, Joe, we are not make it to know. We will take that number from him. You are not take the number from him now. What do you do with it? Yeah. So you're just there, Anyway, we are getting there. But that's serious. Sorry, I'm just saying it on a joking note, but this is very serious. And something happening to the labor in a manner, which is very much terrible. Let's stop that. The number 14 is a magical number in this country. Yeah. Just stop spoiling it. So you'll leave it, please. All right, so that's this. And I can now link you up with another thing. I always told the Unity Party people that you go up, you come down, and Unity Party is not there for bad 40. They didn't want brought 40 years of civil war. They brought 14 years of civil war. Now they are raping 14 years old. Sort of mass in there all over the place. Unity Party of 14. That danger. But CDC kind of 14. The progress. That's it, right? Well, anyway, we are getting there. And we think we are certainly getting there with God. All things are possible. We'll get there. Just a matter of time. We are getting there. Just a matter of time. So the Unity Party folks, they will sit in their homes and they pretend that everything is okay. But one thing we know for sure is whatever we are saying on the radio on a daily basis will be validated by others. And I always told you about the Bible. And there's a scripture in the Bible that talks about speaking in tongues. They said if you speak in tongues and nobody else can be connected by God to interpret that tongues that you're speaking in, and you just causing noise and you just lying all over the place. So that's fact. When we come to speak here, we are speaking in tongues. In the context of the Unity Party, people were speaking in tongues, right? But one thing God had successfully done over the periods when we're speaking in tongues, God will always use one of them on their side to interpret the tongue that we're speaking in. Right? God will use one of them to interpret it, to validate it, to say, look, this thing is happening. They think that AB then talking that God fair true. You're talking here, so. That's how it is. And we thank God for that. We don't depend on seditions to come and validate or maybe affirm or confirm whatever we are saying. No, we don't depend on it. We depend on the very Unity Party people who will come up to tell the God fair true. Because we can learn and I didn't want to tell the God fair true. And what they are saying there, it will only confirm what we have said or what we continue to say. So this our brother, the guy named there. I don't like to be calling people names here and there, but this brother is from Nima County. He's the chairman of.
You stop that deception and lies.
Your phone and your position, sir.
We cannot continue to be a sick of.
Listen to him talking aggressive.
And lies.
And there is Nima County. There is the vote bank. I don't want to say vote rich. The vote bank of the rescue in the 2023 election. Because you know on a bank, when you get in drought, what they call all over in the other counties, you just go in the bank, you collect your vote. There is a vote bank county. This man goes to the county, where's his Unity Party paraphernalia, his shite or whatever it is with the Liberian flag there. He is now speaking the truth. The very thing just say we're lying about and what this brother is about to talk about to confirm what we say. We're going to be speaking in tongues. You can hear all. So as a result, God used somebody from their camp to confirm what we can be saying. Now, what I said, the lady who was sitting down, people asking her, they say, yeah, I eat fried me and my chairman. I say, look at the other one. You're just shameless. You can't even look at your neck, how you look at your face, looking rim, all the kind of thing. You got to be careful. You don't say, look at, you don't create camera to come play fun out of the country. But these are serious minded Unity Party people who that means they are worries, right? So let's listen to this brother, please. Let's have a time to listen to him. What did he say? True or false? Talk about. I hear you.
And fake propaganda.
Propaganda.
Party. We cannot continue to be a sycophant. We can't run this country on deception and lies and fake propaganda. The people who elected us, they are watching us. They see us. They can feel. Their nose can smell. Their ear can hear. When we do the needful, they will care for 2029. You stop that deception and lies.
Your full name and your position, sir.
My name is Daniel Zemaza. I am the chairman for Rapid Media Response Team for the Rescue Mission, Nima Chapter, District Number 3.
And also in the House of the Senator.
I'm also a media and communication director in the office of Senator Nadi Twain, Nima Chapter. I also serve as a loyalist. I also serve as a patriot. I also serve as a loyalist for Unity Party and a steward for Unity Party 2005.
I'm also an activist.
I'm also an activist, social activist. I speak against ill society.
You're welcome.
And that's why I'm here today to tell the people who turn out, who supported that Canada West guy, thank you. Let God bless you. Koga, thank you. Those who didn't turn out.
You saw all of the district coordinator came for this via.
Not everybody. I saw just few people who came.
But why can't you mention it? You're not talking about Koga.
Yeah, Nelson Kim. I mean, who?
Nelson Kim.
Yeah,
and Napa Way. All of them.
Napa Way, the commission. I mean, the former commissioner. Who is the?
Even the district commissioner, Buya was here.
Excuse me.
Why can't you mention that?
Who is the? Who works at the labor ministry?
All of them were here.
Yeah, those who came, gratitude to them. Thank you. What I'm saying here is the people who started to come, they were not here. Those who came, they came on their own account. But you know the party people, they're not proceeding well. They need to change. They can't change. 2029 will be a rocking and terrible, dangerous road for you.
Thank you so much. It's a pleasure.
Party. We cannot continue to be a sycophant. We can't run this country on deception and lies and fake propaganda. The people who elected us, they are watching us. They see us. They can feel. Their nose can smell. Their ear can hear. When we do the needful, they will care for 2029. You stop that deception and lies.
Your full name and your position, sir.
My name is Daniel Zemaza. I am the chairman for Rapid Media Response Team for the Rescue Mission, Nima Chapter, District Number 3.
And also in the House of the Senator.
I'm also a media and communication director in the office of Senator Nadi Twain, Nima Chapter. I also serve as a loyalist. I also serve as a patriot. I also serve as a loyalist for Unity Party and a steward for Unity Party 2005.
I'm also an activist.
I'm also an activist, social activist. I speak against ill society.
You're welcome.
And that's why I'm here today to tell the people who turn out, who supported that Canada West guy, thank you. Let God bless you. Koga, thank you. Those who didn't turn out.
You saw all of the district coordinator came for this via.
Not everybody. I saw just few people who came.
But why can't you mention it? You're not talking about Koga.
Yeah, Nelson Kim. I mean, who?
Nelson Kim. And Napa Way. All of them.
Napa Way, the commission. I mean, the former commissioner. Who is the?
Even the district commissioner, Buya was here.
Excuse me.
Why can't you mention that?
Who is the? Who works at the labor ministry?
All of them were here.
Yeah, those who came, gratitude to them. Thank you. What I'm saying here is the people who started to come, they were not here. Those who came, they came on their own account. But you know the party people, they're not proceeding well. They need to change. They can't change. 2029 will be a rocking and terrible, dangerous road for you.
Thank you so much. It's a pleasure.
So you hear now, right? That mean talking? Now me talking there, that there are own people talking there. He said we can't run on propaganda and lies, deception. It can't hold. The people can smell, they can see. So if you tell them, say, oh, we got perfume company in the player now, they will smell the perfume. And you tell them, say, oh, we don't build roads, and of course they will see it. He said they can feel. They can feel it. He said you can't run government, the country. He said the Unity Party should stop. That Nima country they were talking about, so they play together a vote bank. Now the place there so. I'm talking about people coming out there, oh yeah, we developing, we did it 1 year. Now you look at there, yes. Now look at that Nikon pool there. I'm gonna be listening to people who are just these are the people that feeling the pinch. Because some of them, when they pass around in their communities, put and say, okay, what the thing you say you're coming to do, the time you're behind us here, we'll go do the thing. Where is it? That the people feeling the pinch because for them, they don't get cars. They will label the people in the community. They won't feeling the pain. They are feeling it on a daily basis. They don't have cars. They don't have houses in fence. Where they will block it, and then when they get in their car, they pass. At least. Today, they are the ones that feeling the pain. So for them, they just want to clear themselves so that nobody will be begging them and can't be telling them, say, oh, and I know Maza, the other guy named Maza, right? He said, Maza, why is it my brother? All saying the same thing. The same thing you saying and the same thing myself saying too. So the guy said the same thing you're talking about, the same thing you're talking. Hey, I heard it means they me that the people, the guys are trying to vindicate themselves or to save their own future. To save their own future. That's what you saw these guys doing. To say, look, you don't hear me talking. They put in the line. And someone will try with it, will not live with it because tomorrow the same community, the guy will go there to go say he want to run. Right? If the guy goes there and say he wants to run or contest for Senate seat and they ask him, say, the time they rescue people that you brought here, you are an advocate, right? Now, the rescue people that you brought here, all the SYZ thing that they're doing, that you are there defending them with the lies, and we know yet that we're suffering. Why you want for all to vote for you? You think that for Bwaka business that man coming to ruin his future? You think Wemo Pay, the decision that Wemo Pay took, he didn't take it to save his own future? Or because you're getting one salary? Some of you may not know where opportunity will come tomorrow. You'll be passing around and acting like you are big boss and marketing yourself in that kind of way. Look, they will come tomorrow. You will sit in the community where people know you. You will wake up and say, I want to go contest. Then they will ask you those questions. How sincere are you? When you are here supporting a government, you have never been a sincere person. You just care about your belly. You passing around. Have you ever, all the struggle we were going through here, now you say the government was doing well? So you come to all now, we can run for you, we can vote for you as representative to do what? Person like you, who not sincere. Don't ruin your future because of Joseph Boakai. Like I told you people, and I said it always. I said many people will be buried along with Joseph Boakai politically. You will get no face in the communities. Your hair will be bowed down in shame in the communities. You'll be buried if you are not careful. You better start to stop that. Because what this brother just said here is frank. Enough. Being bold. Just like now you heard me blasting out the CDC circle people. So now you gotta be bold with things. Let them know it. What are they want to feel? Any kind of way that their business. Just talk the truth. Ain't no issue. Last night, you know, heard me blasting out CDC people or people who were in CDC government or whatever. They seen thing they been talking. I know what on last night. You just gotta be bold with people. Whether they will like you, they don't like you, that their business. But you at least you get your future, right? You're not going to sit down and then lie. No, it doesn't work like that. For some of us, we are very bold. And because of our boldness, people may not like us. And we don't have time for that. You don't have to like me. But I'm not going to satisfy you now and ruin myself. No. It's not going to work. That's why you saw this guy saying that. Let me tell you another thing again, another video again. Let me play another one. The other man, he said, just come on back already. They will look around. They will start stoning rescue officials in the country. The thing getting too tough now. Everywhere you go, that one problem. What is
it? You can get people one big already. How long you even call? Tomorrow call this Momo. Can you get 5 big already for the team? But so how are you? You go share with the team. Those are not working. Amen. Social corporates not ability. So that money will be in your budget. You use it to go buy a children clothes. You use it to go travel. You use it to go abroad. But you can't use it to feed your own rescue soldiers. To put money in your own rescue soldier pocket.
Yeah.
Amen.
You're tough.
You know what? I will sacrifice myself. And I will tell my team members if they agree, or we can pay gangsters.
That they
use the word gangsters, or we can pay some of our half-aid men. We start to attack our own government official physically. I can burn any government official car in this town. I can put on fire and burn it. I think that allegedly during the protest of the gathering, LPRC will burn LPRC car. Who freed me? It was then Senator Sandro Dado Johnson and Samuel Ennis. I slept in jail. They brought food for me. The police ate the food. But I came out of that jail with 11 good persons who committed minor crime. I came out of that jail with them. I can burn my own rescue car. And your PP car and your feet, all is well. Stephen Johnson, my own man. All is not well. Commissioner Patrick, the last time he helped, I think four our ladies. He gave them opportunity. Financial and a 10 bag of rest. Common bag of rest. You can't get our people to eat. Ministers, directors of governments, agency. You can give people one bag of rest. How long you even call? Tomorrow call this Momo. Can you get 5 bag of rest for the team? Because when I heard that you go share with the team. Those are not working. Amen. Social responsibility. Somebody that money will be in your budget. You use it to go buy a children clothes. You use it to go travel. You use it to go abroad. But you can't use it to feed your own rescue soldiers. To put money in your own rescue soldier pocket. Amen. You know what? I will sacrifice myself. And I will tell my team members if they agree, or we can pay gangsters. I use the word gangsters, or we can pay some of our half-a men who start to attack our own government official physically. I can burn any government official car in this town. I can put on fire and burn it. I did the alignment during the protest of the gathering. LPRC who burn LPRC car. Who freed me? It was then Senator Sandra Johnson and Samuel Ennis. I slept in jail. They brought food for me. The police ate the food. But I came out of that jail with 11 good persons who committed minor crime. I came out of that jail with them. I can burn my own rescue car. And your PP card and your feet, all is well. Stephen Johnson, my own man, all is not well. Commissioner Patrick, the last time he helped, I think four our ladies. He gave them opportunity. Financial help. Council John Commissioner Patrick on how to do the same thing. They say.
Okay, so you're hearing it, right? The man say what the reason now is to start burning people cars.
Your own rescue soldiers. To put money in your own rescue soldier pocket. Amen. You know what? I will sacrifice myself. And I will tell my team members if they agree, or we can pay gangsters. I use the word gangsters, or we can pay some of our half-a men who start to attack our own government official physically. I can burn any government official car in this town. I can put on fire and burn it. I did the alignment during the protest of the gathering. LPRC who burn LPRC car. Who freed me? It was then Senator Sandra Johnson and Samuel Ennis. I slept in jail. They brought food for me. The police ate the food. But I came out of that jail with 11 good persons who committed minor crime. I came out of that jail with them. I can burn my own rescue car. And your PP card and your feet, all is well. Stephen Johnson, my own man, all is not well. Commissioner Patrick, the last time he helped, I think four our ladies. He gave them opportunity. Financial assistance. When I said it, can somebody join Commissioner Patrick on how to do the same thing? They say.
So you're seeing that, right? Now also, in that opposition, people complaining and want burn people car because they're suffering. No. Not opposition people. That the people who had expectations, whom they told to manage their expectations, are the people now who are saying these things. The guys are saying that they will be able to burn. Let me go show them something. Here is what Mo Ali wrote today. The brother who crying. Here's what Mo Ali wrote to you people. God is wonderful. Yeah. Here's what Mo Ali wrote to you people. You will learn the hard way. This is what Mo Ali wrote. He's not writing it. This one is not. It's not something that he's writing to CDC people or whatever. No, that's not what it is. It's not for CDC people. Who will call that CDC person who can call Moali? I beg you. The way you're looking at that? No, not CDC person. This is what Moali wrote, Chief. All that thing you're talking on as well. I can play your rescue secretary general. So you see, God does these things to just teach people lesson. Moali wrote this and said something. Okay, sorry. I want for you to see it. Good. Okay. So Moali wrote this. That was about 15 hours ago. This afternoon, I was able to capture that, but he wrote this. He said, "This 2026. When I say I will call you back, and you decided to call me again, that phone will ring until you understand English." That's Moali. My brother, you that crying. That the man in car that you say you won't go born. Maybe that Moali in car you won't go born. You can go born it. That one part of your business. That your own. The idea is the car you're born in now Moali than personal cars or the country car. That was state resources in that thing there. So if you want born cars, you don't burn our country cars. You don't come vend your anger and destroy our country properties because it's our taxpayers' money. Despite the suffering that you're doing to us, we are paying our taxes and we are buying those cars. If you want to go burn your car, it shouldn't be our taxpayers' money. You know for their private property, you know their houses, you can go to that one, their private thing, and you can deal with that. You leave our government properties alone. That United Party property. These people are not able to buy a dime car for themselves. Just stop it. Look, this thing that you're doing, so look, when we're saying these people were ungrateful, Joseph Boga were ungrateful, what did people tell? You all started to write t-shirts and things and put it ungrateful Sanama Swan. Yeah, with this, that with Sanama Swan. Ungrateful Sanama Swan, we were saying that you were printing t-shirts with it boldly. Like today, you can say that you can say no public facility to be touched by you people because these Unity Party people, now they're the one that work country, that will high-end money. If you want to buy car, you go look for more alley there. That their houses, then you want to bring, or you look for their private cars. You leave our country cars alone. If you want to do your terrible things, like your business, they get houses, you can go there. You don't be buying government car, not more alley car or whatever it is that bought that car. No. You go look for their private cars. You leave. You see, well, look, there are things that will not tolerate from you people. Because what you want to do is terrible. We saw this coming, we stopped you, you said no. So that today we got to go burn people car or whatever it is. You don't touch our country car. You want to go burn your car and you rescue people, then car, then you want to go burn. Because that the money then they got or they stole that is supposed to take to share with you, they're not sharing with you, that they buy their private car then with. But they want them that they use the country resources and its channel through budget to buy so that they will use. You don't burn it. CDC has to come back and use some of these cars. CDC coming back. So when CDC comes back, those cars that we're supposed to use so that we don't buy new cars again to come be passing around here and then you don't burn it. I'm begging you. Because if you're very useless, you don't bring any other car business. Because the issue about the car business is not your business inside. You leave the cars alone. You leave it alone. That no car that we're supposed to use. We're not going to buy a new car again. No, you stop it. You can go to those people's houses. They get houses. You can go there. We stop you. We talk to you. We told your ex-boss you insulted us. Even some of you today you stay insulting me and you get anything. But I don't get a problem with you because your insult is not anything that can move me anywhere. Because you're not putting nothing on your table. You get nothing. I'm living a better life. I'm okay. So you leave our government cars alone. Even the car that Joseph Boaka, today, you won't get there with Joseph Boaka and do anything to car. You don't touch our brand new ammo that we bought with our country money. That our country money there. That money there is for us. The president car, his minister's car, all the cars then that they use our country money to buy. If you want to do your rescue protest against government vehicles or government cars, you don't try those cars. It's for us. It's our taxpayers' money. It is our taxpayers' money. And I say you rescue soldiers, no problem. It is our taxpayers' money. You don't touch it. That's just a caveat. I'm not stopping you from burning cars. And I say I can wrap BB car. Some of the BB cars, our country taxpayers' money inside. You don't burn it. You don't touch it. Please, I'm just begging you, my brother. I understand your frustration. I want to sometimes empathize with you, but I don't want to encourage you to say you will bring government cars. No. Don't try it. Don't try it. Don't touch our cars. Now, you people, anger can take you to destroy public facilities. You're finished burning the Capitol building already because you can do anything. Because you're not satisfied. Because you're not satisfied, you can burn anything. Unity Party, we know you. Once you're not satisfied, you can destroy public facilities. Whether they're public facilities or private, you can destroy anything. You burn down the Capitol building because you believe that you couldn't get the numbers. Today, you want to carry to government vehicles? No. We would not encourage that. That's why we said it is not for nothing that burn that place. No. CDC is not noted for destruction. CDC is never... All those people you are arrested that on prosecution, CDC has no history of destruction. CDC has history of building. Josh Weah came back to this country to take guns from people then like the men that are talking here. So took guns from them to tell them, say, you're still destroying this country. Josh Weah came and did that. CDC came, they rebuilt the country. They're expanding the airport road. They're building hospital facilities. CDC era is building, not destruction. You listen to George Weah. When Francis Afogo was so frustrated at denying the president VIP launch, when George Weah was coming back to the country after his break, when you spent out his birthday there, bro, after his break, when you were coming back, when Francis Afogo said, we'll go to that airport and Weah will be forced to use the terminal. If they do it, we'll bring it. What did George Weah say? George Weah said, do not destroy what we have built. Don't let them to make you to destroy what we have built. No, George Weah is not a destroyer. So y'all please, y'all leave those cars alone. No government official cars. Y'all go for their private cars. Y'all go for it. If you want to go for it, I'm not the one telling you that what you want to do, but that will be okay than touching our state resources funded vehicles. We need those cars. We don't want to come in the business of redeveloping this country, taking it from the backwardness that Unity Party will leave it in. Then we can't go start concentrating on buying cars again for people. No. You saw Joshua when he came to power. One time, Mamasi Kaba saw, you see the kind of car that she was inside. Look at her, yalla. I said, Mamasi, what kind of car you see? When the government give my man Jarawa Tumpo, no car buy was nasty. Information Ministry. Ask the very Eugene Fagon man. Eugene Fagon car was ugly, smoking. Eugene Fagon car was ugly, smoking, but they needed. So we don't want for y'all to send they buying new cars and they using it. Those cars then can carry us far. But again, they may like they want to sell it to themselves. When they know they're coming to leave power, they will sell it to themselves. But whichever way it goes, you just leave it for now. Please. You leave it for now. That card is not for your Unity Party. It is for the government of the Republic of Liberia. So any anger you want to have against your party officials, because of what they're doing, you'll go for your party vehicles, then you'll burn it. Or any proceed they got as a result of the job you gave them and they bought cars with. You can go for it. That one, you can go for it. But you don't go for the government cars. It's not okay. And we're not going to accept that. We'll never support that. Our country comes first. No matter how bitter we are with them, our country comes first in everything. And we'll consider things that affect the interest of our country will never, ever, negatively, that will affect negatively the interest of our country, will never, ever support it, even no matter how bitter we are. I would never support you people bringing any government vehicle. No, you don't try it. You leave our country cars alone. It's for us. You will leave, we'll use it. We don't got to come and buy a new car again. There are a lot of development that need to be going on. Not about buying cars for government officials. No, that's not. You don't reverse the kind of plan that CDC has already. You don't reverse it. We don't want that. Those cars are there. We got to use them. So why if they can't go Minnesota and the car has rather why am I can't point now for what? I will go my car. I will protect my car. That my car. I will protect my car. That my car there I will ride. That my car there I will drive. That my car there I will be from place to place to go do the people work. That car I'm protecting the nana. And anytime. That my car. Why you want to burn my car? Why you want to burn my car? Why you want to burn my car? My car that I'm supposed to use. That the car now you want burn for what? The person who riding it, that the person money bought it? No. that my car, are the ones supposed to use that car there when TC comes back to power. Yeah. So that car there, yeah, just be right there. Don't let anybody, don't go around inside. They get private vehicles then. You can crash them inside. Yeah. When they are girlfriend inside, you can put all of them outside, you deal with them under. That car there, that whole car. And that car there, work. That's why you see when we see it in the street, we can be careful with it. Anytime the Poco inside, we'll complain, we'll say, now our country car, they man doing that, so the Poco inside. Because the car was supposed to be right now. Now my car, we see my car passing on the other side there, then the guy using it all kind of way. And they will can't tell me in this country. Anybody pour all kind of get there in my car, I will go and stop it there because of my country money and my own car. You cannot protect your future interests. Your future interest. They say anything you get interest in, the law says, and you believe that interest is being hampered by any party, and you have future interest in it, you got to protect it. It's like your part property, and you know that your partner will transition the properties to you, and somebody wants to start spoiling that property. You got to protect it because of your interest, that your future interests are inside. Those cars then are those garden driving all over the place. Now our car will get inside. Nobody should brand those cars. So please leave those cars alone. Yeah. So this is it. And we are very grateful to that. Now, let's get to something important that we'll be able to close out with tonight. Very, very important. We're about to come to tonight. You know, a few nights ago, and I wanted Tier 1 to myself was sitting around on the show here, and he gave a critique of the rescue agenda. And quite frankly, we spent a bit of time on it, and I began to ask him a couple of questions economically. He began to grill himself through it. And he said, look, the whole arrest agenda is ambiguous, unattainable, and the key points that wanted Tier 1 to stress that made that entire agenda, budgeting, and funding to look useless are the very things that the IMF highlighted, the International Monetary Fund. The International Monetary Fund, the one he highlighted. And we're laughing about it. And I think I use an example. I say, how will you say you want to build a house? Then you don't have your own budget to build a house. But at the outside of then you put most of the budget on for you to complete your house. Can you achieve that dream? Is that dream achievable? Where you got to depend on life support from outside to make it a success. You think it's achievable? He stressed that. So the IMF came and said, look, the whole rescue something that they brought forth here and they're talking about 8.4 billion that they will be able to use to do this. It's not attainable. It can't hold. It's not realistic. It's not real. It's also like, in fact, since Joseph Boakai came to power, everything billion, Joseph Boakai moved. And none of the billions have touched down in this country. Joseph Boakai went to China, he got billion there. Joseph Boakai told Elon Musk, he got billion there. Joseph Boakai, everything that comes from Joseph Boakai moved, that's also billion, up to date. In fact, they just passed another budget again, billion. The same way they want to jump and say they have to rescue something, they begin with billion. That's the same thing. But you see, God is God, and anyone who lives in God, God lives in you. And some of us, we are here, and no matter what it is, the guys are liars. And we are not the one that's saying the lie now. They not carry their shame and disgrace outside because the IMF look at the rescue agenda, because that agenda you will sell. So people say, look, this is a proposal. This is what we have. So they're not going to proposal, the funding of that project, your project. Because there is a project proposal, right? So you draft the project proposal. Now you send it out, and in fact, now you draft a project, right? And then you send that project out to donors to fund it, to say, look, there is the idea that we have. So the donor looks at it and see the funding aspect of it and say, look, the funding aspect of it, domestic resource. How do you intend to fund this and to be able to succeed with this? If the donors look at it that indeed your dream is heavily dependent on them, they don't see it as a reliable thing. It's a complete lie. And that's what the Unity Party did. 70% of that 8.4 billion that they talk about is coming from outside. 70%, only 30% coming from Liberia. So the 70%, the people smart. They pose, look at this government has money. They took money, they put it into consultancies. They are elevating directors' positions to managerial positions, administrative positions. To the extent I'm just passport director, who used to be passport director, is now an ambassador at large who occupies that position, eating thousands of dollars that they couldn't give to a mere passport director. You go to the Free Port of Liberia, the precious Sekou Dukle, then you got to some people who are assigned, area directors. What they went assistant manager, they created positions on top of directors. And the precious Sekou Dukle to know for me is there. So you see what the Queen then, what they call is the Queen Johnson, or what kind of Johnson there? Those one with no brain, nothing. They elevated them to assistant manager position. And then they went along with salaries and things. They collected all the money, then they put it into their pockets. Then they came out with an agenda with the funding aimed at 8.4 billion. Now that 8.4 billion, 70% from domestic revenue. Then they have 30% from domestic revenue, 70% from international partners. They say, how realistic can this be? Are these people real? That's the question they ask. Right? Are these people real? Are they thinking? Are they realistic? Why will you be coming to me to come ask me to help you? And you're not even helping yourself. I should be able to compliment your effort. And not to show out the entire bill. How you will take your whole agenda that you drew up locally, then you put it on international people and tell them, say, you're managing for us, that you got to make us to succeed. How is that one possible? How is it? So, interestingly, as the debate was unfolding, they still want to come up with defense. So, I will highlight to you, and I will highlight to you let me take up this and then highlight this one to you and for you to see so that we get there together. Okay, so I'm taking all this and I'm removing this that I have here, right? And then I'm trying to put this there. This is a statement from Mo Ali in response to people who talking, saying, "Can me provide clarity? He can be boho inside the very things we're talking. He can be a friend. You just wait. I'm about to share screen, so let me share the screen right here, so that you get it. And we are certainly getting there with God. All things are possible. We are certainly getting there. You keep playing. Star 7 and star 2 #. So that is it, right here. So Mo says here, he says, I can understand the urge by opposition zealous to cherry pick the IMF as vast, but here is a summary of what Swahili Domzonic proffered. That the clarity they so that their own clarity are taking on. I'm not going to anything anyone be upset that their own clarity are coming to take, because this is their clarity that came from their camp, from the rescue camp. That's it, right? That their own clarity there. So it says here, I can understand the urge by opposition zealous to cherry pick the IMF as vast. Somebody advise you. Let I agree further, he acknowledges that the IMF is vast. He said I advise you. Let I agree. What is a vast? If I, Abraham Williams, decided to come up with big plans and I tell you, say, I want to make things like day, blah, 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 yeah, there, I got it kind of million. Then somebody comes out from outside and advise me, meaning what I was doing is not advisable. It's not appropriate. When people are advising you, they are advising you on the basis of what is not right, what could entrap you, what will lead to your danger, what will lead to this. When they are advising you, so we now, knowing from their book people, they say they are book people, they say they are clever people, they say they are sophisticated, they have come to confirm it, but yet, so somebody advise you and say, this thing that you sent to us everywhere here and there, this is what we advise to you, and there is a reason why we are advancing this to you. So let's continue with his own critique of it, or maybe I don't know how you call it, and I tell me sometimes. And damage control, because they have done the damage already, they want to control, right? Yeah, okay, that's it. That's the word. Right? Damage control, that's the phrase. All right. They said this article clarifies that the IMF, that you clarification that he gave you, you say that the article here that he published in it clarifies that the IMF did not reject Liberia's AARD financing model. It did not reject it. Yeah. Right? Good. Let's go on. Instead, contrary to claims circulating in the public discourse, instead, the IMF offered standard policy. That means there's policy. You see, you don't have system. United Party has demonstrated to us in the last 2 years that they are very door. Now, see now, when you see people coming and say, oh, I know Bo, I know the 1 year, and then no one of the country has always been backward. The people that will claim have been educated in this country, we just been giving them credit for nothing. Oh, yes. Check and see. The most useless people you find in this country who are not productive are the people who claim to be educated. Check among it. Because they added no more. They don't want to take any advice. What about the people who are very productive in this country? That want my empower them, who not even know about the book business. They don't want to get the wisdom. They don't want to get the wheels that training the industries of this country. They are the people that keep in this country because they act with wisdom. That the educated men and the SO. The people professor. Why will you not come up with a standardized agenda? And then you say the people proffered or standard policy advice or standard policy. Your policy is not standard. So if your policy is not up to standard, then it is what? I want for you to answer me. You're the United Party people then. Say you know book and everything you come away. Somebody proffered a standard one. Meaning your policy initially was not standard. If your policy was not up to standard, then somebody came to proffer a standard policy. Then what happened to your previous policy that you still want to go in? So let's take, for instance, I told you to write my thesis. I did all the raw work and whatever it is, I decided to present it to you. You grab that thesis, you didn't reject it, but you put it in a real thesis form, the thesis proposal, chapter per chapter. The keynotes, everything you standardize it, because at the time I gave you it, it was scattered. It got nothing inside. So I will advise you as your supervisor. I will mark all those things in your thesis. Those of you who graduated, so forth, sorry. I will mark all the things in your thesis and then give it back to your advisor. You structure the thesis this way. Meaning the way I give it, it's not the best way. It's not the standard way. United Party presented a budget, a proposal, an agenda to the whole world that did not meet best practice, best standard, whole country. Oh man, shouldn't people be editing? Oh gosh, these Unity Party people, you guys are terrible. You are destroying Liberia. You're making people to know that we are worthless. You're even able knew that you're not sophisticated. So your own sophistication, you got to market it to the world to tell the people that Liberian people they are very useless. You got to market that to the whole world. Why you me ashamed like this? Oh, gosh, this country. So you did this thing here. Then he said the people instead they offered standard policy advice, focus on managing risks. Why were you? Jesus. And the guy saying providing clarity. He is even digging hole and explaining more about the danger that they presented to the world, the useless papers that they presented to the world, the worthless papers that they presented to the world. No one of the country is stuck because nothing inside was sound. Now why the country not going anywhere? Because the agenda is derived from your proposal. So what is that proposal they presented to the world? Nothing. So he is now claiming that he clarified. But look at his clarity. He said what? Rates such as reduced external support. They didn't want to talk about it. He said, why were you take 70% of the budget supporting your 8.4 billion? You get 70%. Why you forget about what other advice or whatever? Is it normal? You wake up as a pa. You say this year, no matter what happens, I will get married. But you got ready You don't even want to buy a ring. Your budget to get married is 1,500. But as we speak, you wouldn't get 250. You say the bottom one the people on outside I didn't want I didn't want your wedding to be successful. How is that one? What do you call people outside they get to not successful when you're not forced to do it? No. That's poor playing. Because sometimes when you go to my wedding meeting, they say, why you get? Because what we bring in, we just adding. But why you get already to say you want to get married? So now they will ask those questions to the parties. When you go to a meeting, they will ask. They say, me, I get a ring already because a ring is very expensive and so forth. I've gotten a certificate. I've gotten that already. And I also have the hall. We're going to deal with that. So there are some things that are still outstanding, the drinks. Then all of the things. Then people can start chipping in now. Okay, send these are the things that Lena. That task I was sent now to. That's what can happen. You see that? Unity Party say to the world, they send this kind of date to the world. You see what's happening? This is what it is. So he said he providing clarity, right? He said the people advised that you want to reduce external support. Reduce it. Not possible to give you more to support your budget. No. Reduce external support. And the people went on, according to him again, he didn't want to go in. That's why I'm reading from him. Because if I were to read from the IMF, it would look different. So I'm reading from what he said that the IMF said. So what he said the IMF said is what I'm reading from now. So clearly now it's clear. He said geopolitical uncertainty. Because why? Look at what's happening now. They jump up here, they say, oh yeah, we control gas price coming down, gas price coming down. How do you contingent your progress and success over what you don't control? You don't refine gas, nothing. You wouldn't import gas. So geopolitical activities here and there will affect the gas and the petroleum sector. What do? You got to adjust to it. You don't control those things. You got to adjust as it's going along. So that's what they said. They said, due to what geopolitical uncertainty and the funding gap created. Already you said the guys knew that you said was not in the country. The funding gap was already there. They prepared that agenda because you said left before the Unity Party people prepared a whole something there. They're going to formalize it. They said, why will you know that your biggest donor support is out of the country? Then you still came up with a budget of saying 8-point-something billion. He said the fund expressly stated that the NA aligns with the objectives of the 2024 Israel support program. But who to your order? Well, lead that to let's get to the lines and interact with you, our callers. Me, I want to talk plenty against them because people they just steal all over the place. People they adore. You know, the party said it was sophisticated. So dumb thing that they just send it out there. You're supposed to send your budget out there for people to be playing inside. They're supposed to be playing inside. You're supposed to send your whole agenda that you have got already. You launch it. Then they put play inside. Why you never give it to them as proposal? You have to load inside and see what then they can give for it before you formalize it. But you tell them, you call the people and you call all the white people there around. You tell them, say your account ready to launch it now. Something that you launch, you're coming to go revisit it again. And you're not revisiting at your own call. That the people you are depending on to give you money, they say, we'll not get our money to give you. So go right back. Then you'll say you're defending that. Let's get to the lines and interact with our callers, man. And you'll see how your country look like now. We talk these things there. That will say that. People not get one idea. All the things you talking here there. Look at all the CDC official and former official and they didn't want destroying them today. When Benedict Cordova get on it, he destroys them. You go for Dale Christopher Ray to get on it, he destroys them. Samuel Toa destroys them. They not get no sophistication, nothing. Can you imagine? They put in there, we are talking about, oh, you didn't put they are sophisticated, oh, they are this, that. Poor people will be muff. They ain't got nothing inside them. So rogues. Hello, how you doing?
Hello, Abby.
Yeah, let's hear from you quickly.
I got me on.
Trying.
My name is Abby. Abby, you're not talking. The people say, Abby, they put their kids to just support in the country. Yeah. You know what? I like the way Trump got did it. I like it because he did it. He said, hey, yeah, country, yeah. Y'all go ahead, let the people see what I mean. They want to the problem for the country. And I like the way he did it. Now, see all the Isapa. They were only wanted to go there to see. So the only thing we take, they United Party for the our car because when we are ready to cancel it on the land, that every right. So please, we're baking and let us see our car for all.
I like
Yeah.
I like
So I thank you, Abby.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mom, for your contribution. I appreciate that. And how are you doing?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Good evening, Abby.
Yeah, it's here for you.
Yeah, this is Edmund Carmen.
Yeah, Edmund.
You know, sometimes morally he just supposed to remain quiet because that is not clarity he is providing. What IMF is telling the United Party government is that they wrote nonsense. Nothing is in it, is empty. Because that should be a disgrace for Gaffron. And this is why I have always said that he is a bad boy to Samuel Twe. Because our finance minister, along with the economic management team, sat down and prepared a document, a developmental document, presenting their arrest, to present it, to come up to tell you, say it's very much unrealistic. That's a shame and blow to the government. So why is it quiet? When they came up with this law, we told them the last time that this was not realistic because you cannot have your plan. You take 70%, then you give it up. So what did they do? Did they consult them? Because the developing partners are always around. Were you able to consult them? What agreement did you guys arrive at before you could include them in the whole plan of them taking care of whole 70%, then you taking care of 30%? That's a slap. But look at another era. You know, look at what they're talking about, increasing domestic mobilization. And so that means all the filibustering the guy from the LRA have been doing, he's been also publicizing and trying to play the same propaganda around financial era. So that means it suggests that he's not really realizing the money that he's claiming that LRA around is realizing good money in this country. The other government. How can I tell you say you need to increase domestic resource mobilization? Radicalize your spending. Is that not shameful? Have we not said that here? How can you radicalize your spending? Minimize your spending. How can one person be having two convoys? One guy got one of the convoys that he used on the quota. He got the other convoy that he used on the doorstep road. That's a personal right there for you. Every time he make a trouble, he have $100,000 on his car. That's a personal right there for you. That's a waste of spending. So IMF, you know what? They are indirectly proposing another harmonization. Because for them to come on and tell you to your face that, hey, you need to make adjustment in your spending, that's the vote to the fact that you're doing nothing. So to conclude on this, can you imagine? They are recommending that you need to revisit, you need to reset, you need to review that your plan so that it can reflect present day reality. Come on, man. Is that the government? Is that the express? So these guys have been lying to us here. They lack the ability. They are not sufficient. But because we started, we allowed them to play with us. They have been playing through us. And we say, kudos to IMF. They have validated our argument. The government has failed. We don't know how they will do that. We don't know what they can do, go around to doing that. But that's it. Thank you, Eddie, for fleshing the issue tonight.
All right. Thank you, my brother, for your contribution. Hello, how are you doing? The next caller, we're here. Hello, how are you doing?
Yeah, Eddie.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello, we're listening. Please go on. Let's listen to you.
Yeah, this is Jimmy. Jimmy. I call from the borough of Nifica. We said on our business, civil avenue.
Okay.
Eddie, I got a problem with you and want to tier 1 2. The problem I got here is that you continue to advise you guys, and they are not listening to you. And sometimes we are in opposition. So that's somebody advises you keep for people. The people out there, they know everything, they don't know nothing at all. The man completely saying what to go buy a car. You shouldn't buy a car. You know the party gonna buy the record on and a private property. If the party do anything, and line go for water, I go buy the building. They will not say serious. But our taxpayer, why do my little small, so I pay my tax. The bank of my brother, you don't go buy no, you know where to go. When you angry, they got 2 buildings. They got one on Broad Street. They got one in Comata. Then you go there, when
wow. You slip up? Hello? Okay, sorry. Let me get onto the WhatsApp line quickly. Hello, how are you doing? Hello? Hello? Please go ahead.
How you doing?
Yeah, fine. Please go on quickly.
Yeah. You see, when you play that voice from that is saying he want to bring car, maybe you know the killing and other dangerous things that were happening, that were those groups, those guys, the people were using to lynch terror on Liberia. That's what the United Party force were using. And maybe you also said about education. Look, United Party has always depended on the strength of the educated people of the CDC. Maybe you remember that the first MCC compact that United Party won under Madam Eddie Johnson said it was Samuel Tuwe then.
You're right.
It was Samuel Tuwe when Ghanaians were sending for specialists for other countries, they were giving their own to specialists in Liberians. And Samuel Tuwe then stepped over on head of that team. Last time he served as a consultant to the Ministry of Development Planning. But then they wrote that compact, they put it together. So it is of no strange that even this Gone compact is being won because it was the handwork of Samuel Tuwe there. You see? Look, let me tell you something, Eddie. These guys, look at the text you read from Mo Ali. Amen, Mo Ali, man. Amen, Mo Ali. That you forget somebody that you will sit down and read that thing book. That when you call me, and I tell you I will call you back, if you call me by your ring on the phone, you understand English. The people will understand. They will understand. Let them be on Facebook and writing trash. You know, Eddie, so let me tell you something. CDC got men. Look, we made leaders. CDC made leaders. There is no political party within Liberia that single-handedly brought people from the dungeon, from the slum, and make them leaders. Leaders that can stand up and speak this. And we can point that out. That your own, Tomofala, because we are getting. The man who was selling plank, he couldn't have a truck plane. People were so he said pay plane to catch that money. We made him. So there is no thing that you can say that you can denounce seditions. All sedition needs to hold together with strength, like right now. Because no matter what we do, we need to stand together, hold together, love each other. Because there is something being shown to our face. Accepted too much peace. We have accepted too much forgiveness. A lot of things. It is about time we stand up as a nation, make Liberia what we want it to be. Strangely, I want to give it up for this little box going around. McCready. Yeah. Look, maybe that labor is on every kind of stuff. I did not know that Joe. The President, we are administration, they build an Ostead market building in Udi. The labor show that thing. Look, then the people pass around and say the Georgia did nothing for the Southeast. But we're getting there, just as you can say. Right. We are getting there and we will get there.
Just a matter of time. Thank you. All right, how are you doing?
We're getting there, just as you can say.
Hello. Yeah, you can. Hello, how you doing? Let me get on to the next call. Yeah.
Baby.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for the education. Maybe this year, that different year.
Certainly.
All of them will come outside because they are not fit. Yeah, we are getting the job saying, you're saying, and I'm doing it. So you're carrying the job and see what to do. I was just about to call for Jikotan Ria.
Okay.
Maybe all the lecture, all the things that you're doing, and they're doing. Yeah, they're coming outside one by one. For the year get 6 months. All of them will come to the reality. Thank you so much, UAB. But we are here, St. Andrew. God will continue to bless you for Liberia. You're not doing it for yourself, you're doing it for Liberia. Let's discover people. What? Well, I can hear let's discover man who say you were light. I can hear this sound. What's the problem? That the same people. That same people. He lost in the country. I say a year say you went to a country to a town to go vote. When you go fire for that man, you will never win election again in the country here.
I know. All right.
I tell you, thank you so much.
Thank you, Chief, for your contribution. I appreciate that. And of course, all right, great. A brother of mine who's deeply into agriculture, especially youth agriculture and so forth, he's raising something here. He said, 198,000 farmers received a grant in 2025, but unfortunately, all the farmers don't know who are the receivers. Wow, that's terrible. Okay, well, thank you. Hello, how are you doing?
Good evening.
Yeah, let's hear from you.
This is Ruben Cannon.
Ruben, happy New Year, my brother.
I call from Ghana without history. Baby, you know, I follow you every night. Though I'm bereaved, lost my daughter in the state, and I will be running after the process. But you see, you mentioned something in history. You know, when the Norwegian Refugee Council gave that money to the government of Liberia in 2011, I followed that story. It was less than 1 year when the government ate that money. In fact, before the Ebola, they were behind them to refund the money. In fact, they were talking about threatening. Some Africa showed that particular information. Today, you can't talk about that. So what is happening today? The post saw it, that the climate change we are talking about, global warming, the forest, the largest forest region in West Africa, they are Ivory Coast or Nigeria and that of Congo. People, they have depleted most of their forests. So that's why the southern Liberia was better in reserving the forest. That's why they engaged the government, trades, people, they ate the money. And today, they will never talk about that as in the party. But this country, what they are, I follow everything. They see everything they are talking about with all propaganda. So in the simple thing, they want to tell us, say they are liars. Anybody that want propaganda, you see propaganda, they are make it clear that CDC as a party, they talk true. But they are living on propaganda, they are living on lies. And that's what God will continue to expose them. That's why in their backyard now in Nimba, what is going on, it is a bomb for them. But they will not believe it. But my own brother Mo Ali, let him continue the trust writing is doing. People follow it up. You will see he put your hand, I think he has reached the highest point of Mount Everest, that where I live every day. But this country, we must come by the grace of God, and we also get long life through the grace of God and see that day. Thank you very much.
Thanks, my brother, for your contribution. And James Colley Galakpa, my friend and brother. How's everything? How's Lofa? How's everything? I said the farmers are getting what they ought to get. And what are you doing?
Hello, Messiah.
How are you doing, Paul? Let's hear from you, city people quickly.
Yeah, you know, the people there, the way they lie on malaria, there's nothing they will do that will be correct.
Okay.
Who told you that, bro? You want to didn't do anything. You know about if you lie on your friend, God be punishing you. That how God can beat you.
I know.
So that how they beat you until 2029 and will put them one side. Thank you. Let God bless you. Happy New Year.
Man, I have returns that. Hello, how are you doing? Let's get to the WhatsApp line quickly. Hello.
Yeah, hello,
Yeah.
baby. This is Emmanuel Nimne, and I call from Minnesota.
Okay, email. Let's hear from you, please.
Yeah, I think it was day before yesterday. I called you and I said Happy New Year, and I appreciated you for the work you are doing for the Liberian people. And I came down hard on the elders that Joseph Boakai is leading our country the wrong way. I think you need to be crying that country, and mind you, we the diaspora, our eyes are on you because we know very well that you're saying the fact about our country, making us to understand reality. Legally, some of us, we are not inclined when it comes to those things, but every time we try to open our legal mind, we realize and understand well that what you're saying is fact. The moment you say we go after it and check it out, and it is true. Everything you've been explaining about our country, telling us as Liberian is the fact. You see how far Liberia is right now. Joseph Boakai is not leading that country the right way. And Joseph Boakai, one thing I want to say, the Liberian, that country is not for Joseph Boakai alone, not even the Unity Party alone. I want to appeal to them if they're able to lead the Liberian people at the time country over, because we international community who's supposed to help the country start coming out with your mistake. It means every move you make, and they will try to do some check on it before they accept you. It's a disgrace for us. And St. Joseph Aga took over our country. The disgrace too much for us. Every time you get in studio, you talk about it, people look down until they come. Look at Mo Ali. Mo Ali, are you supposed to talk? Are you supposed to talk? You're not supposed to be running by now. You're supposed to be your closet thinking how you can rectify this thing. But you see, every time they come up to think that they try to justify the bull in yourself.
You're right.
And then they carry our country the wrong way. Ebi, thank you. God will continue to bless you for exposing the demonic human beings that took over our country.
Right,
God bless you. God bless your children. And Happy New Year to, I will call her baby. Okay, so baby. All right. Thank you.
Baby birthday that Saturday. Oh.
They coming Saturday.
Roman training too.
That more. I was going to lead your more bien. Oh, muito genio.
Boy.
Nah. Okay, put that a new warning.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Hello, how you doing? Let me get on to the next caller quickly. Hello, how you doing? Let's get on. Hello. Yeah, let's hear from you quickly, please.
Teacher, thank you. Teacher, I'm joining you from Nema District 7. I'm Ellis Kelly.
All right, brother.
Thank you, Chief. Thank you so much for the lineup. So, Teacher Live, I think some of our callers need to get verse for you when you're educating these people. Because there are a lot of things that they say in the past. First, Abraham Godson was a better driver. But today, Teacher Live still remains as who we are. Unity Party, the last to come to power, Teacher Live. So for them that thought that everything they want to do to overshadow CDC. So they want to do everything in the mouth for the Liberian people to say, yes, what Unity Party is doing now on a broadcast, CDC did not do it. That's why the owner of Front-Page Africa the other time in OKFS studio, he said the president job of the Unity Party, they didn't want to acknowledge the entire administration. The MCC company, they just got, it was voted upon that the next people who occupy their political seat is Liberia. It's already been accumulated a long time. So if they receive it today, why they can't acknowledge the entire administration? Today, they are boasting to say they keep the matter there. Those people there, they are example, there are people that are so open. So open is a senator that's very hard to take into July. He forgot to know that if you don't in administrations, if you're not in leadership, those things you'll not be called upon. The reason today Zopele is boasting that Unity Party under that leadership, there is no other role in Guajira, and the CDC who did it. Why Unity Party even get the break running to say, yeah, they construct the role? Nothing was short to July. But the only thing, the reason you're not seeing cities all personnel aware at that stage is because they're not in leadership again. So honor you and Unity Party 12 years. There was nothing to call role in Guajira that country at the time. But you draw we are 6 years, you can take care according to you, remain where coach you going kappa. But Unity Party who go there, they never spend 2 years, they never to end the groundbreaking, but you ride on the road. Who should take the glory? It's CDC, but you fail to understand that. And to the issue to the Ghana, I'm just confessing, Teacher Lai, those Ghana, there are people who are paid during the time of CDC administration. You can remember once upon a time there was a weapon that was discovered in Liberia. What they said was Jefferson Koji that would brought into Liberia. I think you can remember that. So these people were desperate to come to power, Teacher Lai. There was so many things the Ghana did. By the end of the day, God will continue to expose the people bit by bit. And to the issue of Mo Ali, to conclude, Teacher Lai, Mo Ali just looking at our former superintendent, Doc Cooper. This is the man who disgraced himself into the entire nation, but still a degree. But today, we stay there causing our own media. He ain't want to put more on some official of past administration, and he went in CDC government. Mo Ali did not practice it because of full money. He don't have keke according to honorability. The man have money for yourself. Even the fees how you even accept practice. But one of the things men can reject practice for teacher. Let me tell you, fool. If it ain't happy, what they asking? What they asking? You get to go accept permission. Today you don't have money to even ride keke on your own. But today he beating other people, paying bodyguard, he's stretching bodyguard, he's going to ride a vehicle. So it's a wonder to the Unity Party saying who today they can't get their own full money to July. But you can get posted on a page the other time. If I get 5,000 comment, I will pay you. Today it's more Ali. So those people who control the court and get the mosquito all around the UPS, they are the ones who be taking on this thing. But for the sedition, we still remain strong. We even feeling some of the Unity Party saying today we paving a way out. Because we look at the bigger picture ahead. We're not looking at what it is ahead of what the end is before. But we're looking at the buffer. We're looking at what will come. That's the kind of role continue to play in the life right to July.
Thank you so much. Thank you for your contribution. We appreciate what you're doing. But hello.
Good evening.
Yeah, let's hear from you quickly, please.
Thank you. Going to July. This is Prince M. Tugle calling you from District Number 2, Lower Market County, Harvest City.
Okay, boss. Great to have you on.
Yeah, let me just tell you for the topic on discussion. You know, I was listening by the radio when you were discussing capital issues towards our country. But one thing I would say is, your life be focused. You know, when you are wilderness, people will call you all kinds of names, but never be detailed. But they don't say how they get to the who work for people. And one thing I really made me look for, you talk about this coming Saturday will be baby birthday, and it will be also my birthday. So
okay, you have the baby share. Okay, no problem.
Yeah. So thank you for the show today.
Okay, happy birthday to the boy. Yeah, thank you. Let me get on to this one right here on this guy. Hello.
Hello?
Yeah.
I'm
Let's hear from you, mommy. How's everything?
Thank you. No, my tears crying. My son aching. Thank you, we're still crying. I mean, my leg just say, I tell you about my leg, we're still crying. We're still crying. And I enjoy more, and I told you, I enjoy it. I enjoy more, and he bow away. My son, I want to call you from a bar. That's what they say, about leg.
Oh, man. Hello, how you doing, man? What's it? Hello, how you doing?
Yeah, hello.
Yeah.
My
Bessie. Let's hear from you.
Yeah, Happy New Year. Happy New Year. You see, I can't get you. Happy New Year, my friend.
Hey, happy returns.
Yeah. We thank God. Apply. What is it? They say one about they say child. I like what to send the child to school. The child will play football.
You're right.
They carry move Rabio for 6 years. No problem. That is who know pro. Who know all the pro in the warrior they get in the power. There are people coming get money. I want you therefore for who easy. Let them want breaking something with easy. Therefore put up nothing. We suffer. Every day lie. What bad lie, man can be lie. Children can be lie. What bad speedy. Get out in the bush. If you are who are found when they go see your found when. That time look at it, that time will be see. The criminal overall today now all the children criminal. Thank you, it's clear for us. Thank you. The one minute, what up, baby? Today, I want to reset to reset. We not get it here, we not get it here. You're running around. I want all the people want to make yesterday. I want the other Rabiana there. Why? Why Rabiana there? Why the poor running around? I can't get no easy. We are get on. We are some somebody. Today I want to get the easy that we are the first. When somebody see the all the father free. What about when you are water? While the city coming, that they will fly. So we fly, need all the water, in the sea, make that travel on the sea. The person would not know both. People wear nothing. People say wear nothing. Thank you, Omer.
Thank you, mommy. Thank you.
Thanks, Sunday.
Folks, here we are. Anna screens in the one of our mothers. How are you doing? Okay, so we can get going, please. It's just a matter of time. We are getting there. And so, folks, no matter what it is, no matter what the circumstances are, they claim to be educated, but of course, they've demonstrated no sign of being educated people. Or maybe the calamity the man of God talked about is striking them. And I want to say thanks to all of you. We are coming back. This song tells it all.
Yeah, we building a new home.
Oh yes, we coming again. We'll build a new home, build a new Liberia. It's quite great for all of us. So folks, until we are back here, God willing, on tomorrow, we did it before. Our great diaspora team will have a network. Be on the climax this week's edition. My name is Cyprian Godson. Thanks for your prayers and support in whichever way you do. Thanks for everything. Those of you who called but couldn't just go help in making this nice edition a success. We want to say thanks to you. And I'll leave this one with you. Bye bye.
We coming again. We will do it again. We coming again. We coming again. We coming again. CDC coming again.
Drawing blueprints, breaking ground. A foundation strong where love will stand tall. Every break can be a piece of our hearts. A place we call our own. No matter where the road we go, the walls are rising. The rules are taking shape. Building a new home with love from the start. Through laughter when tears, through the struggle we face, we'll build it strong, fill this room with joy and grace.
The men they for evil, they are better than we did it before, and we can do it again. We are the masters. This is our party. It's not a building. This is an idea. This is our struggle. This is our future. We can be broken, better and stronger forever.
The Blue Revolution is building a new